Sandra's bash on Ben?
He cannot keep a job.
How bad is he?
His ex-girlfriend even pays his rent.
Sandra's boast on Ben.
He's a 10 in bed.
How good is he?
His ex-girlfriend even pays his rent.
So Sandra asked us to find her a man who's got some money.
From now on, I'm never paying for any date.
After Ben has a blind date too.
He sent me a dozen yellow roses.
Will Sandra trade in Ben for the Benjamins? Next Change of Heart.
I'm Chris Jagger, and welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship will voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. In fact, in a few minutes, we're going to meet their dates, but right now, let's meet our couple. They're both 23-year-old New Yorkers. She was drawn to him because he's a Scorpio. Well, he could care less about astrology. He was actually attracted to the stars in her eyes. Now, they've been in orbit together for the past 5 months, so please welcome Ben Hans and Sandra Celestin. Nice to see you. Now, you're both on the show because I guess your planets have gone into retrograde, which isn't really a good thing.
It's not at all.
Okay. Well, let's focus on the good times. And Ben, we'll start with you. Tell us where you and Sandra have, some of your best times.
Well, to be honest with you, I like to take her out to gay bars. All right? All right, listen. The only reason why we go out to a gay bar, we can be together, and it's like we kind of shine when it's just like the two of us working together. That's the way it is. I don't have to worry about guys talking to her. She doesn't have to worry about me, even if she wants to hit on.
No, but wait a minute. If you're at a gay bar, though, guys could be all over you.
Yeah.
No. But I'm not going that way, though. I'm not going that way. Even if she wants to hit on some other guy, it doesn't matter because they won't even get.
You're feeling comfortable.
So it's good that way.
Okay. Now, Sandra, you said that Scorpions are supposed to be passionate. Does Ben fit that mold?
Very. He's a 10 in bed. Our sex life is so good. Like, it cannot be any better than that. Like, it's so good.
Very good.
Okay. Now, Ben, would you describe Sandra as passionate also?
She tries to be a bit too sexy, I'd
No,
say.
don't.
Well, she's kind of.
I
Well, listen. She's kind of this like black Marilyn Monroe wannabe a bit. She kind of takes a little bit over the hill.
What are you talking about? It's natural.
Well, it's like whatever.
Sex is a natural thing.
No. You go in
sex is a natural thing.
It's not natural though. You go into some room.
You can't overdo it.
The only way that you're comfortable is everybody's kind of fawning over you. It's not natural.
Because of me. That's why.
No.
All
right, Sandra. Let me ask you this about Scorpions too. They're supposed to be moody. Do you get that from Ben?
Very much. He's like the black Charlie Brown. He always have a sour puss in his face. He always looks miserable.
Black Charlie Brown. That's a little hard, isn't it?
But no, he's always like looking like I always have to cheer him
not
up.
Moody.
He's always
I'm pretty
like
even keel.
No,
I'm not moody whatsoever.
He looks miserable all the time.
She has no clue. She has no clue what she's
All right, Ben, what kind of mood is Sandra usually in then?
Well, Sandra, all right. Honestly, she's kind of. She's this insane drama queen. She kind of pukes when she drinks.
I am not a drama
and she
queen.
fawns over guys.
No,
yes, she does.
No,
yes,
I do
she
not.
does.
No,
the
I
only
do
way
not.
Say she's puke. What?
She pukes when she drinks.
That's
she
because
does.
I'm small. That's why.
You're small. You can't handle your liquor. You're small.
No, I can handle my liquor.
All right, we won't go there.
Let's go back to the stars for just a second because you're into this astrology thing. You're supposed to be compatible, are you, with the two signs?
Not at all, because Ben is mysterious. Like I was saying, he's secretive. He doesn't show his emotions, unlike me. I'm totally the opposite.
I show my emotions.
No, I have a good time, and I don't care. But him, he has to look a certain way in front of, people. He can't be himself. You cannot be true to yourself.
All right, Ben, tell us this. Besides her personality, tell us how she is in public, without her craziness.
And she's selfish. She's very selfish. She's demanding. She's smart too. It's like she'll ask for money, but she'll ask in front of friends. Because she knows. Because she asks in front of friends. No, listen.
Right, how are you gonna
never have money, Ben. What are you talking about?
Money for you.
All right, Sandra, besides the money, what's Ben's biggest flaw? What would you say if you had to pick one?
He cannot keep a job.
The job part.
He introduced me to this telemarketing job that we have.
Because you had no job.
He got fired.
Because you had no job.
I'm still there. How many jobs have you had in California? Like 4. He cannot keep a job. He never has money.
No, I just look for something better. I don't get
completely
canned.
destructive.
I look for something better.
Okay, his ex-girlfriend even pays his rent. Okay?
Okay, man. Everybody calm down. Everybody
calm down, he says. Sandra, tell us why you thought this was a good time the two of you should go out on another date with someone else.
Because Ben is always blaming me for the problems we have in our relationship. So I figure if he goes out with someone else, then he'll see that he's the one that has the problem and not me.
All right, well, we'll see who has the problem for sure as we go along here. It seems that Ben and Sandra definitely have some friction in their relationship. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out, are they going to stay together, or are they going to have a change of heart? Don't go away. Welcome back to Change of Heart. We're here with Ben and Sandra. Now, Sandra thinks that she and Ben are incompatible because he's a moody Scorpio who can't even hold a job. So we set her up with a happy-go-lucky Gemini. So please welcome firefighter Billy Barnes. Yeah. Billy, nice to see you. How you doing? Ben, first question for you. Does Billy look like the kind of guy that would be suitable for Sandra's wild ways?
He seems to go that way a bit, but I'll tell you this, Sandra, I think Sandra can appreciate what I can bring to the table, though.
Okay.
I think she can.
That's fair. That's fair.
Now, Sandra, Billy's a Gemini. Does that work in your astrological makeup?
Oh, yeah, we're completely compatible because he's adventurous. He's a fireman. He's been around, he's traveled. He's in the Air Force, and he's wild just like me, basically.
Sandra, you said Ben never has any cash. What happened on the date? Was Billy a big spender? Did he take care of things?
Oh, yeah.
He was. And you know what? He completely spoiled me. From now on, I'm never paying for any date. It was so good.
Oh, whoa. I don't know about all that.
What do you mean?
I don't know about all that.
What do you think, Ben?
It's the 90s now. If you want to be a 90s woman, it ain't that
bad
to go Dutch.
Yeah, but it's good to spoil a woman too, okay?
That's understandable. That's
Billy,
understandable.
now let's talk about the two of you when you were out. Did you get the idea that maybe Sandra was into you?
Yeah, there was definitely some rhythm between me and Sandra during the date. She threw a couple hints, She let me know that, she let me know that a confident guy will get what he wants. And
oh, really?
I was confident that I was going to get a kiss, and I most definitely got one.
Yeah. Now, Sandra, explain what kind of kissing went on early on in this date.
Oh, it was really good. It was perfect. I leaned over so he can light my cigarette, and he kind of got the hint. And then we started kissing. It was long. It was passionate. It was good.
It was nice.
It was really nice. Really nice.
Now, Ben, this happened awfully quick on their first date. How long before you were kissing on Sandra when you guys got together?
I pined for this girl for years before I got a peck.
Well, you got to be a man about it, bruh. You got to be confident. You got to step up,
Sandra, let's compare first kisses between Billy and Ben. How would you say that went?
Oh, they both were passionate, Ben, I have this bond with Ben, this little thing with Ben. It's good, but
Thank you.
Billy, it was better with Billy because we just met, so it was more natural.
Nah,
I didn't have to work on it as much,
Dude looks like Michael off Good Times. You know what I'm saying? I look like a man. You know what I'm saying? I look like a man, so.
All right. You're riding pretty high on the kiss. Was there some point in the date where you topped that at?
Oh, man, well, when we were playing pool, Sandra was moving around that table, and there was a brother there who, every time she stepped up to the table, he took his eyes off of his date, had him on my date, And she's just real sexy. She's a real tease, and I was loving it. And Ben, if you have some confidence in yourself, bruh, you know who she's going home with, so. Deal with it.
No.
I was loving it myself.
Well, now let's talk about you and Billy again. Did your Gemini date remain compatible throughout the night?
Yeah, very much.
After pool, what happened?
Okay, we were in the car and we were waiting in the parking lot. And
I love this one, Ben.
I jumped on him.
Put your
and we were
seatbelt
making
on,
out,
Ben.
And there were other cars in the back honking at us. We were completely into it. And it was good. And,
it was nice.
Wild,
it was real
just
nice.
like me.
And Billy, as the night went on, any more public displays of affection?
Oh, man. Well, we ended our we didn't end, but we ended our festivities by sitting on the beach. And next thing I know, Sandra just said, let's get in the water. She ran out there and she was frolicking around. She took off everything.
Yeah,
except,
he likes to show
she was topless.
Affection, public affection.
Yeah,
like Ben.
She was topless, yo, and I was in the water with her. And
topless? Wait a minute.
looking at? He says you're topless.
He was wearing his boxers. He was cute.
No. Explain. He said you were topless. You're saying you weren't topless?
Explain this.
I wasn't topless. I had my bra on and I had on my panties, but I wasn't topless.
Are you
what
for
are you
real?
talking about?
Something ain't right here.
No, I was not. Ever.
All right,
Okay.
Sandra, let me ask you about if you saw him in just his boxers, what did you think of his body?
I like Ben's body better.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Ben finally
He's a
scores
little
a point.
chubby. I like the tall and slim look, and I mean, you're cute. Don't get me wrong.
A little chubby.
You are. He looked cute in his boxers.
What were you saying before? I'm not quite sure. I didn't catch that.
Ben's body's better.
Billy,
let you know
Sandra's
in a minute.
obviously right to the point and pretty blunt. Did you appreciate her honesty?
Oh, I appreciate her honesty, but sometimes she says things without giving it much thought, and she sounds kind of
I'm
like
just being
naive
honest.
when she does it.
I do not.
She
I'm
ends up
just
sounding
being honest.
kind of stupid, you know. And,
What?
but I love her accent, you know, and we could talk all night. And I mean, as a matter of fact, we talked all night.
All right. Let me ask you something else, Billy, about Sandra. Ben said that she can be a little selfish. Did you sense that at all?
On a date, she didn't show me that side, but definitely the next morning when I woke up,
Hello.
Sandra was up already, and she was trying to wake me
He
up.
said he wouldn't take me to breakfast, so he had to be out.
I never said that, but
You did promise me breakfast the night before.
All right. Will compatible sun signs and a late night frolic in the ocean going to be enough to give Sandra a change of heart? We're going to find that out a little bit later. But next, we're going to meet the woman that Ben dated. We'll find out all about what happened on their date, so stay with us. Welcome back to Change of Heart. Now, we just heard what happened on Sandra's date with Billy, and now we get to meet the woman that Ben dated. Ben says Sandra's too wild, too selfish, and tries too hard to be sexy. So we sent him out on a date with a teacher's aide who moonlights as a sultry jazz singer. Please welcome Misty Monroe. Sandra, we talked a lot about your sex appeal. How would you describe Misty's?
She's sexy. Thank you. Whatever, but Ben and I have this bond, so it doesn't matter.
All right, Misty, let's talk about your time with Ben. Did things go as planned with you and Ben?
Well, on Saturday, I called him at like 11, and he told me that he was sick from the night before, and he couldn't hook up till like 3. So I called him at 3. He said he was still sick. So I called him back at 7. He said, call me back at 7. I called him back at 7, and he was still sick and was like, well, let's just cancel and reschedule for tomorrow on Sunday. So I was like, I was livid.
Right, not a good start. Now, Ben, were you suffering from the flu, a bad cold, or what was going on?
I was puking from drinking the night before.
Okay.
All right.
Who was talking about me can't handle my liquor, huh?
Yeah, right.
The way I saw it, I figured I was shot on Saturday. I figured I had a much better chance of having things work out on Sunday, so I postponed it a bit.
Misty, let me ask you this, because Sandra said earlier that Ben reminded her of a black Charlie Brown, always just frowning and down on things. Did you notice that when you finally got to meet?
Oh, no, not at all. He was smiling. He had a great personality. We smiled most of the time. I mean, he was smiling most of the time. I mean, he had a little pout in the beginning because we didn't know what we wanted to do, but
I felt bad.
that was it. Right.
All right, Ben, compare the sex appeal between Sandra and Misty.
All right. Well, to be honest, all right, there's kind of no comparison in the sense of where, all right, if you want to look at it as far as magazine sexy, she's got it. She's got nice legs. She's got it. She's got, all right.
Why? Because she's tall?
No, I want to explain this. She's got nice
Because
legs.
she looks like a model because
The
she's
girl
tall.
has
That has nothing
cleavage.
to do with sex appeal.
Unlike somebody else I know.
That's all that
And unlike a Marilyn Monroe pinup wannabe, she is a Marilyn Monroe pinup.
Okay,
I'll tell you this.
whatever.
All right, Misty, let me ask you about the date. Since he thought you were so attractive, he must have had big plans for the night. What happened?
Yeah, big plans, huh? Well, since he was sick, I think the day before he didn't plan anything.
At all.
I wanted chicken and waffles. That's what I wanted.
Good old chicken.
And he said, he was like, he was down in chicken and waffles, was putting it down. I was like, wait a minute, you can't down, have you ever been? He said no. you know, I've never been, but, you know, he still continued to clown, you know. So I said, well, wow, you know.
He wanted to
So
get
you
her a
got to
Happy
come
Meal.
up off of that. We go to the House of Blues, you know, for some brunch, and it's like Judas Priest or something, but nah.
Misty, let me ask you this. While you
None.
guys finally decided where to go, while you were on the date together, did he bring up Sandra? Did you have to hear about that?
Yeah, he did. He gave me a lot of compliments, though, you know, and I love that about a man.
Me compliments.
You know? I was surprised that he was, you know, that he was even with someone. He described Sandra to me, and he said she was short and she was loud, and he said that someone he said I was more of his type.
All right, Ben, let's talk about the similarities between Sandra and Misty. What would those be?
Neither of them complimented me. You know, it's like I don't sit here and need this big ego boost or anything, but a guy likes to hear something nice about himself
You
every
look
now
good,
and then.
baby.
And neither
You
one of them.
look good.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you
and Misty,
so
do you
much.
think he lacks a little self-esteem or confidence?
Not at all. Not at all. We had a great conversation. He's an adamant writer, you know, has screenplays that he's thinking about and, you know, putting down on paper.
That he's
And
writing
we
with
had
me.
some great conversation. Real
All right,
intelligent.
Ben, let's talk about romance. Anything romantic happen on the date here?
Well, all right. There is this little laser show. I've been to one in New York. It was really good. I figured it'd be the same thing here, but it wasn't. The way it turned out, we had to park about maybe 15 minutes away from there. We had to walk up this huge hill. Her kind of being an LA girl, she wasn't set on walking. It just kind of it got things off on the wrong foot.
Not good.
Yeah.
Ben, as far as first dates go, would you say your first date with Sandra or your first date with Misty was better? Which one?
Oh, Misty. My first date with Sandra. My first date with Sandra, she brings along her big mouth kid sister. It did not work out. It did not work out.
That's because I loser. That's because
Whatever.
that's because I didn't think it was gonna be a good date, Ben, because our conversation was not that good. Okay, I needed some kind of entertainment. That's why I bought my sister
I was
with
plenty
me.
entertained.
All right, Misty, about your date, though, did he redeem himself after the laser show was sort of a bomb?
Oh, man, did he? A few days, when I live in San Diego, and when I got home a few days after the date, he sent me a dozen yellow roses with a card. With a card that said, you know, I'm really sorry about the date, and, you know.
And Sandra,
it made
has
everything
Ben
better.
ever sent you flowers?
Never.
Oh, man.
It's all about Ben.
Oh, not a
I
good
didn't
move.
think
Will
you
Ben
had
and
it in
Sandra
you.
have a change of heart? That's what we're going to find out. And during the break, they have to make their decisions. We'll find out what they decided when we come right back, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Change of Art, where we are here at the moment of truth. During the break, Ben and Sandra each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Now, Sandra and Ben, you came on the show because you're blaming each other for the problems that you have in your relationship. Sandra, we're going to start with you. You said you wanted a guy with a steady job. That's Billy. Astrologically compatible, you said you got a lot of things going on there. And somebody that's not so mopey, and Billy's got the big smile that you like so much. Yep, he's a firefighter. You guys had a great day getting in the ocean, getting crazy. You know, and you had a sleepover date. Let's not forget about that. So, Sandra, decision time, and you say what?
Okay, I had a great time with Billy. I appreciated, like, you know, him appreciating my wild side. But I definitely want to stay with Ben.
Stay together. Yeah. I think the audience might be a little surprised there, Sandra. Billy, sorry things didn't work out for
Hey,
you.
you know, it happens. You know.
Okay. Now, Ben, you said you wanted to date somebody that wasn't so wild and crazy as Sandra, somebody that wasn't as selfish. More cleavage was mentioned early on, I remember that. Natural sex appeal. Now, you got those things in Misty. The date may not have been perfect. You had a couple of bumpy spots yourself there. But Sandra does want to stay with you. What's your decision, Ben?
All right, well, I don't appreciate the way that she acts. She's a little bit too out there. She needs to just kind of needs to bring it down a bit and everything else like that. Misty, on the other hand, you know, she knows how to act. She knows how to talk to a guy. Like, I appreciate it big time. As far as, you know, physical, mental, my type, like, this is, you know, kind of like what I'm looking for. But at the same time, it kind of showed me that, you know, I kind of got her the flowers, this and that, wanted to show her the attention. I'm thinking that if I did the same thing with Sandra, that maybe it could kind of work out, so I decided to stay together.
Okay. Misty, sorry things didn't work out for you. You know, and Ben and Sandra, You know, I guess you guys came on here thinking that your problems were maybe insurmountable, but you actually found out the opposite. If you pay more attention to each other and take care of each other, you're going to stay together for a long time. Let's hope it works out that way. Thanks so much for being here. That's our show today. Thanks to Billy and Misty, and good luck to Sandra and Ben. I'm Chris Jagger. We'll see you next time here on Change of Heart.